All right, we're back with some arena gameplay here. Playing the Japanese pocket. We've got Goths, Malay, and trying out the new Muisca. Muffin Man was excited about the ability to throw outposts out with his scout. He could not be more thrilled about that aspect. So we were just doing some thinking pregame. We were doing some hard brain work, coming up with ideas here. We wanted to try some really aggressive early Castle Age. So Japanese going man at arms and then longsword into Castle Age. Gonna push blue pretty hard. I saw that I was lined up with the Kuman player. I was hoping he would feudal age boom, even though he's the flank. That's kind of what I was hoping for. So was excited to see that I got matched up with him. Um, just the normal feudal start for the most part, but plenty on gold, and all excess food is going to go into these upgrades. Getting all the defense upgrades first, um, and getting out as many longswords as I can because the siege tower is on its way. It's carrying a few veals, but it's on the way. And same on this side. That's all we need from Pocket is a few siege towers, and then he can do his thing. But look at this. Somehow Orange saw this coming. I think his scout was over here. Yeah. Saw it coming. Throws out the quickest quick balls I've ever seen in my entire life. This is some absolutely stellar gameplay. Please hit the weak wall. Please. Nope, we're gonna hit the gate. We're gonna hit the gate. 236 HP versus whatever that was at the time. But what is this? See, it's so hard to click the back wall. 187. Be nice to switch onto that one or Palisades even. But this is this is vile. This is really gross behavior by Orange. Really, really impressive walling. I was like, holy cow, we're playing against a guy who's played this game before. Got the castle up, got the quick walls up. Holy smokes. Get absolutely stuffed here. Quite the bummer. So we're like, okay, that's how you want to play it. Coming down to blue side. Park the scout over by his other gate in case he tries to run, but we're seeing the house built, so we know there's a ville here, but it's just like, let's get in. Screw the quick walling. Shut him down right away. Pushed in with the swordsman. And once again, going straight for the houses, but realizing that that is not the right choice. I saw him on stone and then idle vills, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's trying to find a spot to put the castle. He tried to put it here, I think, but we had longswords in the way. So now he's like, let's blitz this guy down. There's the castle. We stop this. He's going to resign. For sure. For sure going to resign. Hey, buddy, you might want to put every single vill you've ever owned on this thing. So we're focusing down on that as much as possible. Leave the siege tower there so we can throw as many longswords over the wall as possible. But focusing in, we see the stable. Do we care? No, no, we do not. Surely there's a, but I'm thinking there's not a second. There's not a second TC because this is a lot of farms. That's a lot of wood. I don't think he's got a second TC anywhere. Just leave the one Ville to work away at it. Probably should have focused him, but we're just so bloodthirsty. How's it gone over here? Not great. It didn't go well at all. Brothers got plenty of vills on stone, expecting more aggression. But when you fail, when you don't succeed, do you give up? No, no. You move right to the next unsuspecting target. I like that. So we get the resign immediately. Immediately, get me out of here. Get me out of this prison, and then push the next guy. Push pocket. Because we're not trying to let this game go long. Our ecos aren't beautiful here. This is not a bunch of gentlemen looking forward to a long 40-minute game. So we're going to get in here with the super fast champion warrior with the 4 pierce armor. I love that. Take the vills out. Oh my gosh. And now Immediately, did you see that? Immediately turned south. We're going for red. He was gonna get the castle up. He's got a bunch of longbowmen already. He's got a castle out here we just had no idea about. It blew our minds. We didn't see that. But do we care? Popping the boys on over here. He's got a few relics. I don't like that. Sorry for the pings if they're a little annoying, but you gotta know the boys are active in these chats. Taking out the walls just in case. We don't want red to be able to use this base again. So I hate to say it, but we're gonna come back to this. I love it. Get as many snipes as possible. Kill the vills. Too much longbowmen to take them out with the longswords that we have, so just take out as many vills as we can. Little to no micro play whatsoever. We are staring at these barracks and watching barracks and watching longsword pop out of them. At this point, though, this is a problem. This is a real problem. We got the forward castle, got the scorpions, got the rams. Brother's in trouble, but he's got so much military and they're super duper fast. Might as well send him back. But this is when I realized this might not be a short game because these brothers came to play. So not going to stop the castle as much as he wants to. Not going to happen. But reinforcements has arrived. Maybe he can slow this down or very well stop it. So we're going to keep the pressure on red as much as we can. But for the most part, I've stopped. I've stopped. I've realized that this game is not just a one and done quick little match. So no reason to keep doing this. Maybe we can take this castle out. He doesn't have murder holes. He's got a few longbowmen. Enough for the castle to kind of chip us apart. And he's playing well. He's microing. Yeah. Market's down. Lumber camp next. Walls are still a high priority. Got the second TC up. Plenty of resources to really crank a nice boom out. I should really have bought stone here. 3-4 TCs. Boom as much as I can, but know that red's gonna get imp here and he's gonna push with Trebs. How's this going? I love this. With our forehead, once again, we are gonna bash this castle down. But the Krambits are coming out. He's got a lot of Krambits. This could be a problem for the Muffin Man. I love that he hasn't rewalled this yet. There's no point. In his mind, this is a straight W. There's a 0% chance he loses this. The only problem is he's not winning. He is not winning that fight there. We've realized it's not going to work against red to have this long sword push anymore. It's time to rebound. Rebound here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we've got Goth Pocket. We need 400 Huskarl on the field as soon as possible. Once he gets enough resources, delete all the vills. We need Huskarl desperately. And Big Muff, it's not going too hot on this side of the map. We're going to have to run here. We're going to have to run here, reset, try and survive best we can. We got Malay versus Malay. And surely the Black Cap's been booming this whole time. Nope. 1 TC. He's been making mangonels this entire time. Oh, and I am still chipping away at the walls. You best believe it. Getting some serious value out of these guys. This is depressing. I'm not happy about this. Minding my own business. He's going to shut that down real quick. Still only 2 TC. Clicked him. And then threw all my resources at Luther. I was like, we need Huskarl. Huskarl's going to win us this game. Japanese longswordsmen, Japanese skirmishers, that's not going to be enough to stop the mass that is 36 longbowmen and more to come. So, gonna have to kind of reset here and think of what we need to do. And Luckily enough, this has been a pretty good hold so far. We are not dead yet down here. So I appreciate the efforts here. Keeping Orange busy as long as possible because he's pretty big. I mean, this could do some serious raiding problems, harassing our gates, trying to get in, distracting us from what's really important here. I'm like, oh, good heavens, he's coming my he's coming my way. I'm almost up to imp, but that's not gonna matter too much. Luckily, he isn't imp yet, so we've got no trebs on the way, and I'm not seeing any rams, so I don't think our gates are gonna go down too quick here. But regardless, I'm grabbing fortified wall. That should deter him. Get the second layer of walls up. Start working on skirmisher. Get the skirmisher upgrades. No, hit imp. He's gonna pull back. Fortify walls in. So I'm feeling safer, but it could be a problem here. We're pinging Red's base for some reason. Brother's got nothing. He's got 3 TC. Orange is changing objectives now. That's what we were worried about. I was worried like, oh man, he's gonna petard in and we're screwed. But we got the mangoes. We got Battle Elephant coming in. And at this point, I'm telling the boys like, I'll make as much skirm as I can here, but it's gonna be this is gonna take a two-man job to stop Orange here. Especially once Huskarl comes in for purple. I mean, that is gonna shut things down. Keep the Vills as idle as possible. Is he out of wood? He's out of wood. That makes sense. Make the skirms, try and slow Red down as much as possible. Thankfully, he slowed down himself. Probably waiting for Trebs, so the Britons have a nice slow push. They aren't like a explosive, bombastic, hard pushing civ. I don't feel like, you know, they mass archers, keep the archers safe, and they win slowly but surely. And I'm like, okay, full Karambit on this side. Battle Elephants will do well, but let me go full champ, full Battle Elephant here. That will be a absolutely stellar front to have on this side. Maybe yellow can build up enough to survive and help us out at the end of the game. But this was supposed to be a quick game. We were supposed to end this fast. I lost my long swords. That was devastating. We were supposed to end this game quick and not have to worry about a game like this. But here we are, getting into the late game here. Most of us imp. Karambit's rating. This is a problem. This is a real problem. But we got the battle elephants coming in. They should. Oh, sorry. They should be able to handle the Karambits pretty well. I mean, they got what is the HP? 250 HP versus 30. So I mean, I'm telling him that this might be able to take him out. Honestly, but this will clear everything up. Keep. Oh my gosh, I was panicking here. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm gonna lose my veils again. Nope. Appreciated that. He's trying to take the town centers out, but this is enough to shut down the Karambit warrior. I love the Karambits, man, but golly, can they not fight anything that has 3 pierce armor or melee armor? Gonna chase him down. That's a waste of time. Here we go. Here's the swinging moment here for the game. We've got the Huskarls in. Not even elite yet. Don't need it. Waste of resources. Let's just crank some Huskarls out. Push him back. Don't let those Trebs get to work. Elite skirm in the back. But it's time to push Orange back here. We need to make some things happen because this is gonna be a problem. If they can work together here with the Karambit longbow army, this is what we do not want. That will be a problem. So they're all yelling at me like, okay, skirms, Huskarl, longsword, this is a perfect fight. This is the fight we take. The battle elephants are gonna swing in. This is the fight we're taking. I was like, okay, cool. Sounds good. So I'm gonna start fighting. So I like I was moving things around here, and I look back. Turns out that wasn't the game plan. Though it was the stated game plan, that was not what came to fruition. The Skirms decided to go 40 v 120, and they did not win that fight. I'm sad to report. And once again, gonna keep the Huskarls back, even though they're super effective against longbows. It's like, no, I need more of them. Screw the elephants. Screw the castle. And I don't hate the play either. Like, get as big as we can, get elite. We're making things happen over here. It's time. It's time to push back. It's time to show them what's up. This doesn't matter. It's super slow. I got fortified wall. I don't care about light cav. Got the double wall layer here. I kind of accepted that if it doesn't go well over here, that like I'm okay. I'm okay dying if that means, I get 50 champ out with 30 battle elephant and we just run at Orange's base without him realizing it. This was the perfect time, he just had his big fight down here. Hopefully we can present ourselves up here on the north side. That was kind of our game plan. Present ourselves up here, split their armies up. We just didn't want them fighting together. And the Huskarls will be able to wax these longbows. This is not enough longbow. He probably should have been switching at this point, but he's still paying attention, microing. But here's our chance. Red's going to keep putting castles forward. He's going to keep popping trebs out. It's not going to matter if you can't stop the Huskarl, though. 10 pierce armor. Sorry, bud. You're 11. 11 attack. It ain't going to do much. You're going to need a lot more than that. It's time to go forward, baby. It's time to show our hand. Once again, do we need a siege workshop forward? Do we have siege workshops here that could have made rams? Yes. Yes, we could have. Will we, though, however? Nah. Nah, our siege is already at his walls. They're called battle elephants and fully upgraded Japanese champion. Look at these walls. Look at the HP. Oh, zooming in doesn't make the hit the bar bigger, does it? No, it doesn't. HP is disappearing. I didn't want Halb to sneak up on our elephants. So scare him off. This one Karambit. What a jerk. Get some forward production buildings going. This is going well. We want to keep this a 1v1 down here. So keep pushing in. Our siege just made it onto the field. Split our forces here a little bit. I don't know what's going on down here, but start attacking all of the walls that we can see. They spelled this unit wrong. It's siege ram. I don't know why it's spelled like that. It must be a different language. But this is siege ram. Keep a bunch of them idle in the background for intimidation. We got the elite battle elephant is in. Don't pay any mind to the siege workshop. That doesn't come into effect at all. What are we pinging? Oh, reminding the boys that I'm safe and sound behind my walls. Oh my gosh, the range of longbows is gross. The longbow range is out of control. But they're also doing one damage to the Huskarls. Does he have chemistry? I don't know if the Britons get chemistry, and I'm not going to check. That's not important detail. Hit the gate! What am I doing? Oh my goodness! But does it matter, though? Probably not. Probably not. Send in food. Send in gold. Because we're going to need help here. We're going to need some backup. The only gold available to Muffin Man. And you already know Luther is going to snack on it. He has all rights to that. He really could be making like a sneaky little TC back here. I would love that play, but it doesn't happen. And we're in. Siege Ram is in. Thank you for opening the gate. Why do you make you don't need siege? The Vills are going to repair the gate, and then when they go idle, they're going to step a little bit forward and open the gate up, and then you walk in. Siege is completely pointless. Look, watch our siege completely delete the health bar of this castle. We're gonna lose two champion in the meantime, and does that matter to me? Nah, it doesn't. Bang, castle down. Hopes and dreams and aspirations for a comeback victory. Down the gutter. Orange can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Red is like, what just happened? I'm making a full champion switch, and you're out here resigning. We've got them right where we want them. Why would you resign right now? Little does he know that full champ switch doesn't really matter against the gods because we're just gonna switch right to champion ourselves. Oh no! Oh no! You're countering my Huskar with champion. Well, actually, I get champion as well, and I can make them at quadruple the rate that you can. So that's not going to matter much. Finally popped. Pop cap. Looking good. Sending everything. No remorse. No glory for purple. It's not allowed. We need to get in there. We need to do some damage. Leave Grid alone. What are you doing? Get in there, do some damage, get as many kills as possible. You have to end the game with least amount of units lost, most units killed. It is the only statistic that matters in these games. Can we go around through this little? Can we go through this little? Yeah, we could go through that. We could go through that little gap. Or we could batter down anything that's in our way. Get out of my way, barracks. I'm here to fight. I'm here to fight. Oh, yeah, and Big Papa's on his way, too. Holy smokes. What a massacre. Wasn't the prettiest game. Not at all the way we wanted it to go. So it's time to try something different here. It was good. It worked, but surely there's a better way to do it. So let's take a look at that. All right. Similar idea here. Got the double barracks. Cranking out men at arms. I'm going Bulgarians this time. I want to be faster. The Japanese are great. That attack bonus is beautiful. Attack speed bonus is beautiful. But the instant man at arm, instant longsword upgrade, the second you pop Castle Age, is beautiful. I love how quick it is. Saves resources so I can get the ever essential blacksmith upgrades. So we're going, and no more of this sending units across the map. We went Kumans in pocket this time. Muff wanted to take the lead here so we can get more of a boom just in case things don't work out. But we're pretty confident it's going to work out much better this time. Got the Kumans pocket. We're going to send a Vil forward on each side. This is not allowed. Scouting is not allowed. So we're going to shut that down real quick before they see anything. No scouting allowed. Shut that down. We don't want them to see what's going on. Yeah, that was cute. Nice try. Kill the Vils. I was hoping he'd open that gate. Ugh. Boom. Forward siege workshop. Wait for it. Got the forward archery ranges too. We're going archers on this side. Archers and knights. And wait for it. Boom. Forward siege workshop. You already know. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so much better than Siege Tower. What a terrible idea. The Siege Tower was cute, and it worked pretty well. But this is about to be catastrophic. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. I thought maybe I could take this gate out and pop in here. With that gate open, I was giddy with excitement watching that HP go down. You already know I've got Idle Vills at base somewhere. Nope, no Idle Vills. I'm proud of myself. Look at that. Get to work. Plenty on gold. All extra food is going into the long swords. Idle the Vills as long as you can. The Rams in, immediately funnel all of the boys into there, dude. 8 passenger blacked out SUV. It's not 8, it's 6. That's devastating. I wish it was 8. Throwing the boys in. Okay. A little bit of resistance here, but I got the Bulgarian longswords. Instant upgrades. Beautiful. Gonna slaughter this army. And anyone he's ever loved. No. No, no stone for you, sir. Unacceptable behavior. Do not want him getting the castle up. But even if he does get a castle up, we got the ram. We got the rams coming in. We got 3 rams over here too. Oh my goodness. And look at the knights are pumping out of these stables. Oh my gosh. And we've got a forwardville. Holy cow. The archers are pretty good, but the stacked rams on this side, that's pretty beautiful. We got a knight, that's a problem. It would be a problem, I guess, if I didn't have 12 long swords out already. And I considered a few spearmen. Not only did I consider it, I enacted upon that consideration, and I made a few spears just in case. Uh, Green is flabbergasted. He has absolutely no idea what to do. This is outrageous. And this is just so much stronger with the Rams. It might be slower. It might be a little bit slower. We weren't exactly efficient in that last game. But this is quick. It's quick. It's so much more oppression with the Rams. The buildings aren't a problem. Just slice through the buildings. And then it doesn't get slowed down. Immediately, we're pounding down this gate, taking out the houses. Once again, it is vitally important that after a player resigns, you continue to knock down his housing. We do not want any pre-existing villagers that we don't finish off back here hiding. We don't want them to have any housing. No, absolutely not. They will live on the streets for the rest of their miserable lives. What are we doing here? Let's go. We've got places to be. Now it's a rush to get over to Gray to see who can get the most kills. Once again, I love this. Forward Castle cranking out knights. Luther is fully participating in this game, and I love to see it. The forward stables, just so we can cut off this distance here from his knights having to run that far, because he's already made quite a few knights, and look at how much distance he has to. There we go. There's the first knights of the game. I like to see it. Not even out of the forward stables. He's a madman. I just hate how slow they are. This is killing me, by the way. He stacked them together so they're moving as slow as the slowest ram, and I was screaming at him, Muff, please. My dearest of muffin men, please unstack them. Let the ones that are stacked full of boys get out ahead. I can't let him get all the glory. Alas, there's very little glory to be had, as the game is, all intents and purposes, over. But it was a blast. Way more efficient. The Rams just get stopped by way, way less. And you can say, oh yeah, make a mangonel. Can you get to enough mangonel fast enough to stop it? I don't know. We might have to try it again here another time, but just a fun little strategy wanted to try out.